getting into the consciousness of preparation is probably the most important thing you can do when it comes to financial psychology. If you are a prepper and you are a person that doesn't get too carried away with the moment and you're always preparing for the next moment, the next situation, the next possibility, the next reality, then you know you'll win. You'll win in so many areas of life. In fact, it's 2025. If you can challenge yourself to start preparing for 2035 or 2032 or whatever year you want to pick, then you're going to be winning in 2032, right? But it's hard because you're like, oh, but it's not 2032. 2025 is so much more exciting. Well, don't let the dopamine rule you, right? Let the logic rule you. Let the intelligence rule you. Let the preparation rule you, right? This is a consciousness thing, all right? So, one thing I want to mention is this week, because it's Black Friday, actually on Monday, the discount for the All Black National Convention passes is going to come to an end on Monday. So if you go to allblacknationalconvention.com, you can take a look. We're going to be in, well, right outside of Brooklyn at the Hyatt on the Hudson. So you can get your tickets now if you want to. It's technically Jersey, but it's kind of Brooklyn, but it's like within just minutes from New York City. So I'm pretty excited about that. So feel free to go to allblacknationalconvention.com. That's where we all get together and we solve our own problems and we meet each other and hang out and do amazing things. And it's a really great experience. Second of all, for those of you that have an interest in things like faith and finances, my mother was a big woman of faith. She was a big believer in education, particularly for our people. She was the kind of person that would sit and get really angry about the fact that they stopped teaching the trades in schools. I don't know if anybody else if that has upset anybody else, but it upsets me that so many of our kids don't even have basic skills that they can use to take care of themselves. And she was that kind of person. She worked in the school system 40 years. She also was a deep woman of faith. She would always talk about, being with Jesus when she passed on. So in my head, I imagine her being with Jesus. And so what one thing I did to commemorate my mother's memory is we spent a whole year putting together a series of modules on faith and finances that sort of takes lessons from the Bible, and we put together this really great content on these lessons. They're entertaining, they're animated, and they're narrated. Some are narrated by me, some are narrated actually in her voice. And so, if you guys want to, and here's the other thing too. This is another thing we decided to do is if you know the story, my mother, when she gave birth to me, she was 17 years old. She got pregnant at 16, and my father wasn't around for whatever reason. I know he got into drugs later. I don't know if that was what was going on at that time, but at that time, she could have terminated me. A lot of people would have told her, because you don't have enough money, then you shouldn't have this baby. Who cares about the year 2030, 2040, 2020, or whatever? Like this baby doesn't matter, right? Just get rid of him and your problems will go away. And my mother gave me to God, actually. So I belong to God. So even though I don't go to church, maybe I get a pass because my mama gave me to God when I was before I was born, right? So I truly believe that. And so anyway, because she said that God told her, you have to have this baby. This baby is going to do something important. It's important that this baby gets born. That's literally what she said her whole life. She never said that about my other siblings. They're amazing in their own right, for sure. But she told me that. She said, I didn't say that about any of the other kids.